Episode 345, Alex Isn't That Special. Another man picked up where his friend had left off. Alex was extremely skilled in martial arts. He held off Lee and then kicked at him, breaking his neck and sending him flying into the water. Lee smashed into the lake, sending water everywhere. Another man joined in, embellishing the tale. The lake was dyed bright red with Lee's blood. When Lee was dying, he couldn't believe it and said, "Oh, the martial arts community is too strong for me." Then he died. Wait, didn't Alex snap his neck? Someone asked. Then how could he speak? Everyone laughed. Alex and Debbie had heard the youths talking, and the story had become so ridiculous that they chuckled, drawing attention to themselves. The young people weren't happy, and they blocked Alex and Debbie from walking along the street. "What's so funny, loser?" asked one young man. "Are you laughing at Alex? He's our idol, so if you laugh at him, you're disrespecting us, and we'll make you sorry." Alex fought back a smile, amused at their reaction. "You're mistaken," he said. "I just think you're overdoing it. Alex isn't that special." "What do you know?" the man asked, his lip curling into a sneer. "He's probably even more skilled than we said he was. He's an absolute miracle, and he saved the whole martial arts community. If you slander him again, you'll pay for it." Alex shook his head. "Okay, I'm sure you're right," he said politely. "Now, would you please step aside and let us pass?" Several of the men looked at each other and laughed. "There's only one house on this street," a man said. "Don't tell me that you're going to the Clifton house." He burst out laughing. "Are you trying to be funny? You clearly don't belong here. Look at you." Alex was speechless. They should know not to judge people by their appearance. "Don't you know anything?" another man asked. "The Cliftons are holding a celebration dinner for Alex tonight. All the important people in Baltimore will be there. We're rich, and even we aren't important enough to be invited. We're only here because we want to see Alex with our own eyes." These people are waiting just to see me? Alex thought, stunned. He decided it would be better to leave as soon as possible to avoid being recognized. "Oh, okay," Alex said. "Well, if you'll excuse us, we need to get going." "You're not going anywhere," someone called. "You insulted our idol, and now you have to apologize to us." "Yeah," another man called. "If you don't apologize, then you can't leave." "Alex is the hero of the martial arts community," said a third man. "How dare you ridicule him?" A car pulled up beside Alex, and Chelsea stepped out. She was wearing a red dress and a pair of black high-heeled shoes. There was no sign of her usual ponytail. Instead, she had arranged her hair into a bun, and she was wearing light makeup. "What are you doing?" Chelsea asked, looking around at the group of young people. The men stared at her, realizing that she was going to the dinner at the Clifton house. Since they knew how important the Cliftons' guests were, they were careful to be polite to her. "It's nothing," said one man. "This guy slandered Alex, so we—" "Slandered Alex?" Chelsea interrupted, gaping at him. "This guy is Alex. How could he possibly slander himself? Don't be stupid." Everyone was confused. Was this guy really Alex? They turned and looked at Alex, who was feeling quite embarrassed by now. They realized he had previously said he was going to the Clifton house, and now a rich lady had backed him up. Could it possibly be true? They stared at him for a moment, and then they fell to their knees, stammering out their apologies. "Please forgive us. We didn't know it was you," said a young man. "Yes, if we'd known, we would have never spoken to you like that," cried his friend. "Alex, we're sorry. Please don't hold it against us," said another man. Alex laughed at their panicked expressions. He really wasn't angry. "Get up," Alex said, bending down to help them to their feet. "It's fine. I'm just an ordinary person, and I'm not looking for attention. I'd rather live a peaceful life." "Yes, of course," the men said, nodding. Alex smiled at them. "Officer Wood, shall we go in together?" Alex asked Chelsea, thinking that she looked especially pretty when she was dressed up. Chelsea agreed, and then she, Alex, and Debbie walked to the Clifton house. The young people watched as Alex went inside. The whole interaction had felt like a dream. "He really is Alex, and we almost challenged him," one man said, shaking his head. "Oh, we're so lucky we didn't offend him," said another man. "Can you imagine what would have happened to us if we had taken it too far?" They all fell silent as they thought about what had happened to Lee.